And let's talk about institutionalized uh, systematic racism, shall we, when it pertains to jobs. All in a name. You know, your name, what you put on application, can dictate so much. It's funny because if your name is, you know, Shaquan uh, or even Kunta or, you know, LaQuisha, and look at you strange. But if you Joe Smith and Joe Black and John White and stuff like that, nah, they look at you. It happens a lot where people go fill out job applications, the name, because ethnicity is again, it's the systematic institutionalized racism where people will look at a name and then until they see a person, when a person shows up, then they're like they have to get on the clutches. Do they accept them or do they deny them? It is a reality. It has happened all through parts where people have been told not to sound too ethnic, not to sound too this, not to sound too that. That is something that they've had to deal with. The unfortunate realities of society, where if you sound too this, some of those doors will lock on you, and people can use that. It's morally and ethically wrong. However, these places find a way to steer away from getting held up for legalities. They have no morality. They have no morals. They have no, but this is what they do. Your name can be a skyhook into a trash can because sounds too ethnic, you know. That is the unfortunate realities. And it happens sadly in all worlds like that. But, if your name is too threatening or too ethnic, they won't give you the time of day. They won't give you time of day. A name says a lot for some. And it's been proven that there's been open discrimination. There's been proven that people will look at a name and not hire it just on the name because it sounds too ethnic. So a lot of times, sometimes these jobs, they're not hiring the best qualified people. You wonder how some offenders or people get jobs and opportunities because they look a certain way or they fit a certain situation, and people who are qualified or more qualified because they have a name, they don't get it. That's a glaring reality. That's systematic institutionalized racism and white privilege 101. Because companies have but why how it goes from that? So people will say before someone says, well, what about other ethnicities that do that? Well, who do you think they learn it from? It's a learned behavior. If I teach you to follow this blueprint and I teach you this is the way to think, you systematically bring along that doctrine, systematic institutionalized, you will allow that doctrine to become your own mental DNA, regardless of your own background. And you'll have disregard for morality and ethics. Please like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands, keep your mind clear, watch out for another. Share the video if you like. Please hit the membership. I am just getting started. There's more to come. I'm out.